See, this is why sometimes you got to learn to leave people alone and mind your own damn business. This is exactly why. You bark up the wrong tree, it might just fall on you. What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap. What happened to that? Because it looked like Caitlin Clark went to Chicago and took the city over.
Caitlin Clark just landed in Chicago, and the reception looked less like a player arrival and more like a rock star homecoming. Think Michael Jordan levels of energy, or Beyonce, if Beyonce swapped heels for high tops. Thousands of fans, wall-to-wall cheers, standing ovations. Chicago's own Bulls had to feel a little salty watching the love pour in. But while Clark's basking in all that glory, Ice Cube decided to drop a little heat on Angel Reese. And let's just say the tension? Oh, it's boiling. The WNBA just went from basketball to primetime drama real quick. Buckle up.
You guys dropped Big 3 again. This is a new season. I remember you famously made an offer to Caitlin Clark, but what about Angel Reese? Would you think she could ball out? You know, she's pretty solid, you know?
Yeah, she's a great player. You know, the thing with Caitlin Clark, it was just to unlock millions of dollars for the league because of her stardom, what our sponsors was telling us.
Right.
You know, they didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese, so I don't know if we can make that same offer.
I see.
One day, Clark is shaking defenders out of their shoes on the court. The next, she's popping up at a school in Indianapolis. Santa Claus with a jump shot, passing out backpacks like it's her personal giveaway show. And not the polished PR rollout with cameras and handlers. Nah, she kept it low-key, letting the gesture itself do the talking. That's the kind of move that separates hype from heart. ESPN chatter fades, but moments like that, they stick.
Bro, it was more fans running. They was running down on Caitlin Clark like she was Michael Jordan. Treated like MJ in the rack. Oh, my God. Caitlin Clark getting treated like Derrick Rose, Michael Jordan, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, all of them. Caitlin Clark took over Chicago. She signed autographs for hours. This wasn't no extras that was paid to come stand in the scene. No, these were real people trying to get autographs.
Every student walked away with a backpack, thanks to her foundation. But let's be real, they also walked away with the ultimate bragging rights. Yeah, Caitlin Clark came to my school. That's a flex no Instagram reel can match. Meanwhile, Angel Reese? She's probably somewhere planning her next tunnel walk like it's Fashion Week. Problem is, Caitlin doesn't even need to step on the court to create a frenzy. Even sidelined, her fans are sprinting through arenas just to snap a grainy photo of her in street clothes.
Well, they're about to come for Ice Cube. They're about to come and get Ice Cube. We know how this works. It won't be long. But the AR5 fans will seek and destroy, or try to, because that's standard operating procedure for them, Ice Cube. Because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth, and there is a portion of this that just tells you everything that we've been telling you. This is just confirmation.
She's pulling louder applause sitting on the bench than Angel's been getting across multiple cities playing full-out minutes. That stings. And just when the hype felt maxed out, here comes Ice Cube tossing $5 million into the conversation like it's pocket change. That's right, $5 million. A straight-up invitation to join his league. And the internet almost broke from shock.
Angel Reese has so many aliases, she could fill the entire roster. Matter of fact, this would save the Chicago Bravado thousands of pesos in salary to other players. They can release everyone else and just pay Angel Reese. The end result is going to be the same. They're already losing. They're already one of the worst teams in pretend basketball. Might as well save some pesos while being a huge embarrassing failure. Over the last couple of years, Angel Reese has been one of the best illusions in the WNBA, in a league filled with make-believe.
And this wasn't just about money. This was a megaphone moment. I see what the WNBA won't say out loud. Cube isn't just rap royalty. He's a businessman who spots cultural shifts before they even trend. He sized up Clark's stats, her fan magnetism, her media pull, and made the call. She's the future. Meanwhile, critics are still debating if she should even start games. She's not just playing basketball. She's carrying half the WNBA's marketing by herself, while celebrities line up to publicly co-sign her. The bar isn't raised. It's been launched into the nosebleeds. And fans are eating it up while Angel's social feed. It's starting to look more like a live soap opera of unfollows and subtweets than a highlight reel.
Angel Reese fans are going to be pissed. By the way, we don't know if she's playing or not today. That's right. Fever at Chicago Sky. And I've been like, do I want to watch? I mean, there's like a bunch of people supposed to be out. Angel Reese, we'll check on her status in a minute. At least what I could find thus far for this game. And a rather interesting comment about her playing today that I never even considered, to be honest with you.
Clark, on the flip side, keeps stacking the wins off the court. Applause? Check. Standing ovations at away games? Double check. Fans waving signs in arenas that booed her last month? Triple check. She's become the WNBA's unintentional main character, whether people like it or not. Haters don't even know how to handle it anymore. We don't like Caitlin Clark, but why isn't she in more commercials? Pick a lane. Ice Cube saw the numbers and made the boldest move while the WNBA execs are still fumbling around with box scores on Twitter. Clark isn't just selling tickets. She's selling hope.
It's so crazy that I missed this. The fact that Caitlin Clark walked in Angel Reese's trap, took it over after a week of Angel Reese coming in Indiana and throwing jabs at Caitlin Clark saying she took over your city. Talking about she took over your trap. Like, look at this right here with Angel Reese. This was just about a little over a week ago. Angel Reese posted to her Instagram page a Reebok commercial saying, walk into your trap, take over your trap. And it was captioned, I'm in your city. Like, do you see the constant jabs of Angel Reese? If this is not like a microcosm of what Angel Reese did to get on, what Angel Reese did to get famous, chasing around Caitlin Clark, pointing a finger, this is literally her doing it.
And remember, this is rookie year Clark. She hasn't even fully leveled up yet. Imagine the chaos once she's dropping 30 points on autopilot. Stadiums might need extra security just to handle the stampedes of kids in number 22 jerseys. Meanwhile, Angel's camp keeps firing off press statements, tallying court minutes, and treating every game like conspiracy theory. Instead of breaking down Clark's turnovers on film, maybe study how she turns every post-game presser into a standing ovation. Because even in sweats and sneakers, Clark is greeted like she just drained a half-court buzzer beater. Angel, half the crowd barely notices she's there.
So today, lads, the Indiana Fever played the Chicago Sky on Barbie night. And obviously it was... I actually am impressed by the Chicago Sky's fight. They were overmatched. They were absolutely overmatched. Because I gotta say this, like they tried. This is the first time I've seen the Sky without both Angel Reese and Ariel Atkins like try for a full game.
And shout out to the Twitter warriors trying to spin this as media bias. Really? The woman who shattered NCAA viewership records, turned March Madness into must-watch TV again, and now has hip-hop legends dangling generational money. That's just luck? No. That's what happens when talent and star power collide. Clark isn't just giving away backpacks. She's planting seeds. Every kid she reaches is part of something bigger than basketball. And Cube, he isn't just bidding for a player. He's making a statement. If the WNBA won't crown her, I will. And the ripple effect is wild. ESPN, TMZ, talk shows. Everyone's got a Clark segment loaded up. Meanwhile, Angel's still hunting for her next headline, while Clark is the headline.
Caitlin Clark just calmly walking away, calmly minding her own business, never looking, talking, or even and mentioning Angel Reese, right? And if it does come up, she's giving her flowers. Never throwing jabs at Angel Reese, never nothing. Just coming in her city, constantly owning her. The fans are constantly surrounding her. It's literally the calm person with the most power, and you never poke at the calm one with the real power. Caitlin Clark don't talk. Caitlin Clark don't clap back. She was raised right. Caitlin Clark just shows up. She literally just shows up. She walks in your city, fills the arena, and she leaves with the numbers. Every time. She never has to do.
And Ice Cube's offer? It's basically a dare to the WNBA. Figure out or risk losing your brightest star to a rival league. Because right now, Clark isn't even competing in the same arena as the rest. She's existing in her own orbit. No subtweets, no PR spin, no forced drama. Just showing up, doing the work, and letting her presence speak louder than any clapback could. That calm confidence, it's shaking the whole table. Because you can't out-scheme authenticity. And that's exactly what Clark embodies.
Exactly into hiding, but this has blown up and become a big deal because he was asked about giving Angel Reese the same deal that was given Clark by another one of these dumbass reporters looking for an opportunity to get a gotcha and go viral. That's what it's about, but it didn't seem to work so well because I think I saw this originally on TMZ. They've got like 250,000 followers on X, and I think their post about this got like 8 likes or something like that. But it is going around other people.
Clark's brand isn't fueled by drama. It's powered by consistency. Whether she's drilling logo threes or handing out school supplies, it's the same genuine energy every time. Meanwhile, others are scrambling for clout crumbs, chasing headlines with off-court stunts. Clark doesn't need to stir the pot. She already cooked the meal, fed the community, and cleaned up before anyone realized she'd left. Stardom doesn't chase her, it orbits her. And that's why every attempt to outshine her feels forced.
If you guys didn't see before the game, and this is one of the things where it's like, I think this is a big reason why Caitlin Clark is, in general, so popular. Like, Caitlin Clark spent 20 minutes signing autographs. She made her way 2/3 of the arena. She signed literally hundreds of autographs. And if you guys didn't see that game today, there were as many Fever fans as there were Sky fans. So Caitlin Clark is not playing the game. And like, by the way, like, people didn't know whether or not Caitlin was playing that game until the very end.
She's redefining what it looks like to be both cool and caring, popular without pandering, generous without turning it into a performance. And that quiet confidence is driving her critics crazy. How does a rookie stroll into a school with no press, hand out backpacks, and still trend nationwide? Meanwhile, others are rehearsing clapbacks for blog coverage. Clark doesn't need to force relevance. Her very presence guarantees it. She's not reinventing herself weekly. She's simply doubling down on authenticity. And the contrast? Painfully obvious. Clark's natural pull makes other players' theatrics look like stage auditions. You can't Photoshop charisma.
Ice Cube, the original gangster. It's so sad. Gone into hiding because of the absolute anger and insanity of Angel Reese fans because of this little clip talking about bringing her to the Big 3 league and, comparing her to Caitlin Clark, the man who started a revolution in the rap game, straight out of Compton, crazy, named Ice Cube from a gang called, it's wild.
Clark's not out here thirsting for attention. She's not falling into every petty back and forth. And she definitely isn't begging for respect from folks who weren't even paying attention until she made the sport unavoidable. While others bend over backward to chase the Clark effect, Caitlin's just sitting in a classroom asking kids about their favorite colors. Yet somehow, she's dominating the national conversation. This isn't about basketball anymore. It's about impact. And that's the real game changer. Because authenticity can't be faked, and Clark is proving it. And that's why Caitlin's very presence is exposing the shortcuts, the gimmicks, the desperate stunts that fall flat in comparison. She's not just raising the standard. She's reminding everyone there is a standard, and it's built on substance, not noise. While others are crafting personas like it's a costume party, Clark's living rent-free in their heads just by being herself. She's not chasing crowns. She's commanding respect. And the wild part? She never had to demand it. The fans handed it to her. In a league starving for stars, Caitlin Clark didn't ask for the throne. She just walked in like it was hers. And the most shocking part? Nobody's arguing.